A conversation about mental illness and stigma with Risa and Jan.
I've read some things that you've written. You've incredible journey.
Yeah, it has been.
Risa's mental health journey started when she was a child, but it wasn't until college that she received a diagnosis of depression. Fast forward to when Risa was married, she wanted to have a child and was warned by doctors that it would be difficult.
Month 13, we did IVF, and thank God it did work.
Yes, yes.
And so we have a 12-year-old.
Risa's mental health declined after her daughter was born, and her husband encouraged her to see her psychiatrist.
And finally I did, and I went in, and 2 minutes later, she just said, "You are severely depressed right now."
Jan's mental health journey began sometime between high school and college.
I probably started with this internal journey, knowing that something wasn't quite right, probably in high school and college. They were struggles for me, but back then, you didn't talk about that. You didn't, and there was no even definition of mental illness.
Jan graduated from college, returned to school for her master's degree, and worked at a few great jobs. It was not until she decided to pursue her PhD that her mental health began to decline.
But for a long time, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I had hospitalizations, but at the same time, I wasn't diagnosed.
Jan started seeing a new therapist in 2003 and experienced her last hospitalization between 2015 and 2016. Both Risa and Jan have led lives of growth and change. Jan asked Risa what she hopes for the future of mental health diagnoses.
What do you see for the future of mental health? What do you see for your future?
There needs to be more community supports.
Yes.
And I mean, the Clubhouse model is so amazing and so supportive. Making friends with people who get it, that's
Right.
huge.
Having support is especially important when facing the stigma that accompanies a mental health diagnosis.
I'm curious about the stigma. Do other people know outside of your husband, your family?
I came out of the hospital and I wrote a piece about having ECT.
Mhm.
And I had a friend at the time say, like, "Are you sure you want to put this out there?" And I said, "Why wouldn't I?" It's kind of easy to say to somebody, "I have diabetes." They at least will probably know, oh, it has to do something with your sugar in your body, insulin. There's a little piece of it that's just known. When I tell somebody I have bipolar disorder, there immediately needs to be more information because of the stigma, because of how it is and has been portrayed in media.
Jan is open with her mental health diagnosis and journey, but experiences the effects of stigma within the Black community.
I'm thinking specifically in terms of the Black community, impoverished community. Now, there's major stigma in the Black community, and, as well as other cultures. And when you talk about being so open, that's one community. I'm very open, but that's one community that I won't do because I'm so afraid of the judgment.
Living with a mental health diagnosis presents challenges to daily life, but Risa and Jan want people to know that those challenges are only part of who they are.
I want people to see me, not my diagnosis, not my depression, not this, not that. To see me and know that I am human. I have feelings. At times I'm down, at times I'm really good. I'm competent.
There's so much more to us
Yes.
than this thing that,
Thing.
yeah, at times can really take over a large part of my days. But at the same time, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend. It's part of my definition of who I am, but it's part. It
Right.
isn't the whole picture of who Risa is.